Hello, hey, what's up? Anyway, making this video. Um, there's some people who don't think I should be leaving the nursing home that I'm at, but I'm going to talk about some of the reasons why, in some ways, in why I can't wait to leave. In some ways, I can't wait to leave. Um, it makes it, for one, it makes it easy for the nurses and the staff, for the staff to treat everybody the same way, regardless if you're um, 90 years old and can't do anything for yourself, or if you're in your 50s and you can pretty much do everything yourself. You know, pretty much, well, in some ways they treat everybody the same, but in other ways they don't. But still, it's hard. It's really hard to have some people who you know um, people who work here treat everybody the same, whether you're 90 years old and can't take care of yourself, or if you're 50 and you can do everything yourself. You know, you get treated the same. And for them, it's easier to do it that way. To treat someone like you're the oldest person here and you're the one that needs help the most. It's easy to be able to do that, to just treat everyone the same. Now look at who they're dealing with and treat them based upon what they can do and can't do. Um, it just seems like a lot of times that's what they do. You know, you just treat everyone the same regardless if they can take care of themselves or not. You know. So anyway, I think that would be the biggest gripe I would have, and a lot of other people have, who are in that situation where they get treated the same way as if they're 90 and can't take care of themselves. But then again, there's some people who are 90 and can take care of themselves, you know. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, it is not fun to be in your 50s and treated like you're a kid. Not fun at all. You know? So anyway, I mean, it just seems like they're under the assumption that, if they treat everybody the same, things will go great. Well, when you're in their 50s and you don't need to be treated like that, that's not so cool for this person who's in their 50s and treated like that. Not good. You know, I don't appreciate being treated like, that way. You know, I mean, when you get treated like that, it's like you know, you don't want to be, you know, gets to be where you want to leave as fast as possible. And there are people here who there are people here who are, you know, seem like they seem like they don't like it here and they take it out on everybody else. Well, they don't need to do that, but they do it anyway. I don't know. I don't know if their family dumped them here or what, but anyway, they take everything out on other people. And it's like, why do you have to do that? Why do you do that? You know, I mean, you don't have to do that. People who you take it out on, they don't need that either. You know. But yet they do. And it makes it harder on everybody else who has to deal with them. So anyway, but there's a lot of great things about this place too. The fact that we go on a lot of outings, you know. In fact, yesterday we went to see the Twins down in the cities. It's a long bus ride, but hey, it was worth it. It's worth it to go down there. You know, wrong team won, but well, can't control that either. But anyway, so anyway, they there's a lot of things like that a lot of good things about this place. A lot of things I would never complain about. You know, unfortunately, getting treated like your kid is just one of the bad things about this place. You know, I mean, it's easier for the staff to just treat everybody the same, you know, but yeah, that's, you know, makes it easy on people who are elderly and can't take care of themselves. Makes it easy on them. They don't know any difference, you know, but the people who can, makes a big difference to them. People like me, I mean, I'm just so tired. Wearing sunglasses because I feel like I got totally trashed last night. I'm hungover. Feels like I am, but I didn't. You know, I didn't. That's another thing some people who are younger would like to be able to do too. Some people would like to be able to drink here too, if they could. You know, they're at the age where they can handle it. You know, they don't need to have somebody. You know, they could have limits in which they could buy beer, buy some alcohol, and drink it here. They'd be fine. You know, they can handle it. But then they've got people here who can't. You know, so what do? They make a rule to apply to everybody because they got some people who can't. They can't deal with it. I mean, instead of punishing the guilty party, they punish everybody. You know, in some ways, you know. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's the way Democrats believe. You know, they believe in punishing everybody. One person can't deal with having, one person shouldn't have a gun. So it's like, okay, let's take all of them away from everybody so nobody can have a gun. It's like, wait a minute. Why don't we punish the person responsible instead of punishing everybody? Okay. They don't believe in doing that. They believe, hey, let's punish everybody. Let's make everybody suffer for this one person or this handful of people. It's like, no, it doesn't. That should not happen. But it does. You know, one person screws up, they punish everybody for it. Anyway, yeah. So that's why I cannot, you know, that's some of the reasons why I can't wait to leave. You know, because then I will be on my own, I will be free, I'll be able to do my own thing, be able to do what I want to do, when I want to do it. I won't have to get approval or go through somebody else to do it. Yeah, so anyway. Where, yeah, anyway. And you should have rules that apply for people who, you know, who can't take care of themselves. They should be the ones that are watched closely, watched like a hawk. Not everybody. Everybody doesn't need to you know, have the same rules apply to them that you would somebody who's, you know, elderly and can't take care of themselves. Because they aren't going to know any difference. They aren't going to know if you treat somebody different than you. You know? So why can't they have different rules for different people based upon your abilities? I don't know. It's much, but I mean, I probably do know why. Because it's much easier to treat everybody the same, regardless of where you're at. Not so easy to allow someone to do something who can do it. You know? Much easier to just have a blanket, you know, this is the way you're going to be treated, you know, this is how you're going to be treated, you know, regardless of how old you are. And it's okay. They defer back to the old treating everybody the same, like they're the oldest person here. Which kind of sucks when you're in your 50s and can do everything, almost pretty much everything yourself. So, I need a nap. So, I'm going to sign off. See you later. Post it sometime. Bye.